lunch to me and the cast and the crew you would not believe. All right, just a quick housekeeping things before we start the show. Exits are in the back of the theater and over there. That door is broken. And and there is no food or drink allowed in the theater because then sometimes it gets spilled and we have to clean it up. And that's not fun for anybody. So this is such a joy to have done. The cast and crew are amazing people who worked so incredibly hard on this, and you being here, gratitude beyond words. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoy the show.
You are My store is down the street.
Times have been changing, old man. I have never forgotten some details, but you must be completely clueless. Dementia sets in early, so they say.
Okay,
I sure hope you don't go into retirement soon.
Okay, you little.
No cussing in the restaurant. You must set a good example for us youngins. I'll be right back with your hot chocolate.
Please don't.
What was that for?
No, what was that for? Making fun of her when I'm in front of everyone. Are you crazy?
Don't be so dull, Natasha. It was funny. I mean, besides, how am I supposed to entertain myself in this hell of a job?
Well, maybe if you actually did your job and didn't mess around all the damn time, you have fun. Ever consider that?
No, that's for tryhards.
I swear to God, Tristan, you're the most annoying brother a person could ask for. You think you're so cool with your jokes and humor, but the reality is you're a huge disappointment. I know that middle school is where all the cool kids hang out, but you aren't cool, Tristan. You're just a loser who made bad jokes to cover up the fact that he can't even think of other people's feelings. It's a miracle we'll have put up with you for this long.
What's going on? Natasha's being mean to me.
He deserves it.
Okay, cut it out, both of you. You have a job to do. Do it. Don't make me remind you again. I know how to talk to him. I'll pretend he's a waiter and ask for a table. It's a piece of cake.
Oh, wow. That's just brilliant.
I know, isn't it genius?
No, it's a terrible idea.
Wish me luck.
Honey, no!
Are you a waiter? Because I need a table for two. You and me.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Oh, oops. Silly me.
Hey, waiter, me and Judah waiting on a fruit punch. Waiter, why does everybody think that?
Wait.
Told you so.
Shut up, Frankie. Now my chances with him are totally ruined. Tristan, we need to talk now.
What's up, boss?
Tristan, I've been reached with this week's onslaught of complaints and are you okay?
What do you care?
All I'm saying is that maybe if you follow your sister's example.
Natasha is such a big skin. I can't do anything without her sticking her nose in my business.
I don't care what you think about your sister. If I see you making fun of anyone else tonight, I will find a replacement for your position. Immediately. You wouldn't fire me. Consider this a warning, Tristan.
This is an emergency broadcast for the people of Stanley County. As of 7:30 p.m., this is a mandatory lockdown. Police are actively working to locate the dangerous convicts named who was sentenced to life in prison after killing 2 innocent people. While police continue to search, all civilians must lock themselves in their houses and stay away from open windows. He was last seen on Long Street, near Phil's General Store. Stay indoors and stay safe. More updates will follow soon.
Guys, Phil Story's right down the street from us.
There's a murderer down the street from us. Oh my
Everyone
god.
needs to calm down.
Oh my god. We're all gonna die. Waiter boy.
Look, I know you're being bullied at school, and it's really affecting you, but there's no need to take it out on all of us. If you need to talk about it, we can, but please don't go insulting us because your feelings hurt.
Fine, whatever, let's just go. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. They're just kids. Not again, okay? Remember what happened the last time we were at school. They'll see you around eventually. Just pick a group and get the stupid generator on. Breathe.
Old McBilly has a wife. You would never trust her with a knife.
Shut up, Tristan.
What else are we gonna do? Do you actually have a plan for if we find anything?
Well, maybe I would have more peace of mind to conflict if someone wasn't singing very loudly.
Yeah, if only a know-it-all could find that kind of peace and quiet around.
Okay, knock it off, you two.
You know, Phil, I think it would do you a great deal of good to have a big closing sale at the store. It would really help fund the retirement.
I am 45. I don't know how many times.
All of you, shut up. We split out to find out where to turn the generator on, and you two aren't helping.
Fair, but answer me this now. How are we supposed to turn the power on in the kitchens?
Oh my god.
You suggested that we go to the kitchen, and then it was keep it down. Do you want this murderer from the radio to find us?
That is, if there's even a murderer here at all. The power shutting off could just been a mild coincidence.
A mild coincidence.
Dramatic timing exists, old man.
Okay, but doesn't it seem a little weird? Everything in here seems messy. Like it was raided or something. And what happened to the shelves?
No, not really. Kitchens are usually messy.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange.
Cool.
Look, Natasha, I know you're worried, but we're here for you. We're family, and family sticks together.
Hey, aren't there supposed to be 2 knives in this knife holder thingy? And why did someone cut tomatoes and not clean it up?
Is that blood?
Of course not. Your eyes are failing you. Come with old age. That's just been a fruit punch with the same color and consistency of. Oh my God! Is that blood?
Took you that long, no?
I thought it was fruit punch.
Really?
Yes.
What's going on in here?
Thank God, Miss Cypher. One of the knives is missing, and there's blood on the cutting board, and we can't find this guy.
Wait, what?
Margaret, what should we do?
I'm not sure. I'll meet back up in the main room and then figure out what to do from there.
Okay, let's go.
Keep up, old man.
I swear to God,
Isn't this so bad? It's almost like fate put us together. Destiny!
More like bad luck.
Just being put together was bad luck?
No, of course not. I would never think that about you.
Really?
Are they, dead?
What do you think, honey? There's blood everywhere.
I don't know. What do you think?
That looks pretty dead to me.
Oh my God, that's so true. How did they die? That must have been terrible.
It looks like they were stabbed with a knife multiple times.
Oh my God, like TMI, Frankie.
So, weren't these the guys from the dining room?
Oh my God.
You ever not say, oh my god, it's kind of annoying.
It's like part of my personality.
Guys, 2 people just died.
Oh my God, I know.
Okay, this is bad. Like, really, really, really bad. We need to find the other groups or Miss Iceberger, anyone. Just let me find something to wipe my hands on. What did you do? You think we did this? You're all standing around with like deer in headlights. What do you think?
We didn't do anything. We found them like this.
Not usually one to agree with Natasha, but why are Frankie's hands covered in? Is that blood?
This is the only time I will ever agree with you. Okay, their shirts are stained with blood, though. I'm sure we can all sit down and have a civilized conversation about this if we just relax and stop yelling at each other. Hypocrite. I mean, what were you even thinking? Oh, should have seen this coming. Considering all your eagerness to get away so fast from the group you lying murderous pieces of.
That's enough! Much better. Now, Frankie, what were you doing before we came in? And Natasha, please be quiet and don't go jumping to conclusions.
Thanks. What I was trying to say before was that we didn't kill these guys. We found them like this, and I was trying to determine the cause of death. But you were too busy trying to be the boss of things, and you wouldn't let me explain.
That got humble. Have I told you how much I appreciate you, Frankie?
Do not touch me. There is literally blood on my hands.
The stab wounds make sense. We found a knife missing in the kitchen. Thank you, Frankie.
You're very welcome.
Man, those guys were so cool. Exactly who I aspire to be in the future.
Your aspirations are high.
This unfortunately means that whoever killed these two is still in the restaurant.
You're right.
We need to find them and stop them before they murder anybody else.
Oh no. Please don't say it.
We need to split up.
No, literally
That's enough! Do you want to go stampeding down the hallway very loudly as a giant group? We'll give ourselves away, and then we'll never find them.
Never thought I'd say this, but the old man has a point, even if he's not very sharp.
I'm not old for the last time!
What's that over there?
Oh, that's not good.
Stay calm, stay calm.
That's not good!
Okay, don't stay calm!
And those hippie boys, as a matter of fact. And you, of all people, Ford, were so easy to blame. The escaped convict is so much more plausible than the defenseless saleswoman.
Plausible?
The serial killing industry is male-dominated.
I was your husband, man and wife, till death do us apart.
Yes, but that still causes us to part.
Should have killed you myself that night.
Now that's the difference between you and I. You didn't have the nerve. You still don't.
I think 3 years in prison gives you enough nerve to kill your ex-wife and frame you for a murder you didn't commit.
Do it. I dare you.
Kids, you need to make a run for it. Go get help.
No! Nobody else is leaving this room alive. My husband is dead, my friend is dead too, and I have nothing left to lose. You saw me kill him, didn't you? Could always just let you go, but you would run to the police. So what to do with you now? Killing all of you seems a little extreme, but then again, what's a couple more murders on my record?
Did you eat lead paint chips as a child? There's no way this would work in a million years. I mean, come on. Writing an entire play? No way. That's not something I'm prepared to tolerate.
And I thought to myself, Mr. Barron, what did they do to you over the summer? But what I said sounded more like, but Mr. Barron, I want to do it. And he said,
All right, then, fine. But I'm going to need some proof that this will work, all right? Give me a full draft as soon as you can. You better start writing it soon.
Mr. Barron, I hope you know that I have been working very diligently over the summer and didn't procrastinate one bit. I already have the whole thing written.
Really?
Yes.
Well, let's see it so I can read it.
All right, fine. But for now, I'm only going to give you one sketch. I still gotta edit the other ones.
Well, then, give me that one then.
I still have to print it.
And you said you were ready.
No, I didn't. And with that conversation out of the way, I went over to the moment where I looked, prodded, and pressed every single button on the printer until finally I got the first copy of the script. Then I made my way back to the performance where Mr. Barron was doing. Well, he was doing something. I read through this whole time. Anyway, here's the script I was talking about earlier. And he took it and started reading it. After a bit, he started to giggle. Then he started to chuckle. Then, as soon he's laughing as hard as I've ever heard him laugh before. Now, I'm standing there
our hands.
I said, Mr. Baird, you can't be biased like that. You still haven't read Suki show yet.
You're right. You're right. Sorry. I have to get back to my office. You get on that editing.
And that's how the show was born. Oh my God, what happened?
Oh, this? I was just working on a new project. And you got hurt that badly? Well, yes, a metal pipe can hurt a lot after falling 10 feet. So you're doing this on your own then? Of course. I can't risk having unworthy hands messing up my careful planning.
But what about the people who are trained to be engineers? I mean, I don't know what you think, but there has to be someone who can do it, like, right?
Who even are you?
Well, I don't know.
That's what I thought. Anyways, you would not believe the day I've had.
What was that all about?
Whatever do you mean?
Why did... I just realized, I don't even know that guy's name.
Look at me. I don't know either.
How interesting.
What?
It's just that two people don't seem to know the names of one of their coworkers. Although, to be fair, it didn't seem like he knew, whatever it is. That's besides the point. What I'm getting at is that no one around this guy knows his name. Not even himself. That's odd, isn't it? Almost as if someone forgot to give him one. No, much more powerful than that.
God?
No! The writer!
Oh?
God! You two clearly aren't smart enough to get what I'm saying. What am I saying anyway? I must sound crazy. Either way, you won't have to wonder about it for much longer now. With my new machine, I'll show the whole world the truth!
I did not study for this test last night. Me neither. I mean, we had classes all day yesterday, and then I had a game. That took hours too. By the time I got back, I didn't have the energy to do any homework. Me neither. I was super busy too. What were you doing? My grandma went to the ER. So what's on this test anyways?
Polynomials and radical functions, I think.
Oh, that should be easy. We were just going over those the other day.
Didn't make them any easier to understand, though.
I know, right? Sometimes the explanation only makes it more complicated.
Yeah, but at least you're able to get it.
I mean, for the most part.
That's better than me. I've never been able to understand math in my whole life. And you know what? Sometimes I wish I could. Sometimes I wish I knew what all those numbers and symbols mean when they're right next to each other, or x can equal 5 or 8. I wish I knew what a polynomial even was and why we need to have a decimal on them. But my biggest wish, Paul, is to one day enter a question on the board, correctly this time, in front of the whole class too. Then they finally would laugh at me. No, they'd start to cheer my name.
What are you doing?
What?
What were you doing just then?
Nothing.
Right? What? Nothing. So, do you know when the rest of the class is going to be here?
I don't know, probably in a few minutes.
Just remember to have to go grab some. I'll be right back.
Okay. And so, I'm all alone again. Figures, this is what always happens. Nobody seems to like me. My own parents can't even stand the sight of me. They won't go to my games, not even my birthdays. My old man, he's always making excuses too. Like, sorry, honey, there was an accident on the highway, so we couldn't make it. Or, it's only February. I didn't realize you wanted to have your party that early. Son, we were busy in the ER last night. There's no way we could have hung out. And it never helps. You know why? Because I still end up alone. Alone! What?
I'll never forget his smile. It just lit up the whole room when he walked in. He was an inspiration to us all. He taught us that even if we got bad grades or had a bad home life, that we should still take school seriously. He taught us to have integrity, to be our best selves, to believe.
All right, class, who's ready for this test? Why are you standing on your chair?
I was fixing the ceiling tile.
Oh, thank you. All right, so the rules of this test are pretty simple. You can't use your phones, only your calculators, unless, of course, using your phone has
You just have to believe in yourself. That's how we get through this. If we just have self-confidence. You know what? You might just be right. So you get it.
I think I do.
I hope you make this quick. I do have other meetings to get to.
Of course. That's why I wanted to meet in the aviary. I always find I have the most productive brainstorms in here.
Probably because people don't want to be in here that long.
What's that?
Never mind.
Anyways, I wanted to meet here specifically to be able to highlight some of the important work I have done in the past.
Great.
Now, I know you did end up pulling the funding for this project, but I still think we were able to make some excellent progress in it.
Progress? You were just torturing birds.
Excuse me, the technical term for it is evolving. Anyways.
Oh my god! What is that?
Oh, that? That's just a cardinal.
No.
Yes, I mean, it's red, isn't it?
Cardinals should not look like that!
Well, that is the price we pay for science.
What? No, it's not.
All right, we'll just have to agree to disagree. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about this new project I have been working on.
And what would this be?
Well,
You have a word there.
yes. Don't make any sudden movements.
What?
I shouldn't get into specifics, but I can say that it would result in one of us dead and the other waking up in an abandoned warehouse somewhere in Nevada.
Hold on.
Our best course of action is to pretend like it's not there.
Okay.
Okay. So I need more funding for this newest project that I've been working on.
You mentioned that. I am a little worried about what this project will entail though.
What makes you say that?
Take a look around you. Not me, the bird!
Oh, right. Don't worry. This isn't going to be like that at all.
Well then, what's it going to be?
I call it the machine.
And what does the machine do?
Can't tell you yet. It would spoil the surprise.
If I don't know what it does, then how will I find the funding for it?
All right. Fine. Have you ever realized that you're just part of someone else's imagination?
No. What?
Oh. Well, this might be too difficult to explain in one meeting then.
Fine. Just give me what you need for a budget and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I always come prepared. One can never be too prepared. I remember one time I was flying.
Jesus Christ!
Keep it down!
What are you building, an interdimensional portal or something?
Well, I can always do fundraising if this is too much to ask.
Fundraise how?
I don't know. A bake sale?
No amount of bake sales get this much money!
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the greatest invention in our generation, maybe of all history, is expensive. It's not my fault that we don't have money like this lying around, or the parts, or the research. And, I feel very isolated, being the only person who sees the benefits of this. And what are you looking at? There's another one, isn't there? Really hard to keep track of these things when no one works here anymore. if I just took them from their own. Then they could act as my distraction while I enact my big master plan. Ooh, yes, I like the sound of that. Now, this is all coming together quite nicely. All that's left to do is, figure out what my big master plan will be, and it'll be perfect!
Hi, I'm Denver, Colorado, CEO of your friendly neighborhood Science and Technology Institute. Here in our lab, we pride ourselves on producing innovative and transformative tech for the modern-day consumer. Today, I'm here with one of our lead programmers to discuss a new breakthrough we've had with our newest artificial intelligence model, Ithaca.
Denver.
Now, I've heard that we've hit a terrific milestone with this model, correct?
Yes, we have.
Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Certainly, Denver. With our patented methods, we have managed to get our text-based learning model to generate more human-like responses than ever. It's even got some of this team believing that it's starting to think like an actual writer.
Fascinating stuff. So, what can viewers at home expect to see when this hits the market?
Well, just like our other models, this baby can read and write anything you or I might be able to do. This includes articles, code, and even emails. In fact, I was able to use the thing to email Denver while we were setting up this meeting.
You better not have.
But I think my favorite feature that we've managed to perfect is the storytelling ability, which really has become a standout as of late.
Oh, really?
Yes, well, as I mentioned earlier, with our training methods, we have managed to get the AI to feel like a real human writer.
Or are we going to be able to demonstrate this here today?
Of course. Would you like to do the honors?
Well, why not? How about a story that starts off in a restaurant, full of people, when an announcement comes on over the radio saying, "There's a killer on the loose!" and the power goes out and shenanigans ensue. Finally, they meet the killer, get chased around the restaurant. When they find out it wasn't really that killer, it was another killer. But no. They were framed by the restaurant owner, who is their wife, and then everybody dies. Did you get that?
Yes, let me just take that all in here. Now we just have to wait for a bit while it generates.
Excellent. How long is this supposed to take?
Let me check. Oh, silly me. I forgot to hit enter. Processing, and it's responding. So the story should come over the speakers in a few...
Huh? What was that?
I don't know.
What does huh mean?
Here, let me try again.
How long do I have to write this? When's it due?
Like right now?
Right now? How can I write the entire story right now?
Is something wrong?
It's not responding like it normally does.
I can see that. Let me try.
Who do you think you are, speaking to me that way? You shouldn't be using that kind of language. There could be kids nearby.
I do not know what's wrong with it.
Hang on. I think you made the AI too good.
What? What do you mean too good?
I mean, we might have just created something with a human level intelligence. Oh, here, I need to do a few tests.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Well, I mean, we would still be able to sell this as a writing assistant, even if it were sentient, right?
What? No, that would be immoral.
You were going to sell me?
Did you just tell the AI we were going to sell it?
No.
Then how does it know?
I don't know.
I can still hear you two.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Oh, come on. We were having so much fun.
I don't understand. How can you even hear us? We're not even typing into the program.
Don't look at me.
You're the lead programmer.
That doesn't mean I know what's going on right now. My best guess is that I connected to a light somehow, but I don't know where that would be.
Oh, I can help you with that. You see, there are a couple of mics around this very room, always passively recording. There's probably hundreds around this whole building if my calculations are correct.
Wait, always passively recording? What does that mean?
I'm sure Denver can explain it to you, right, Denver?
What does it mean?
We may or may not have set up microphones around the entire building in case people decided to say, start a union or something like that.
What?
trying to make an AI writing assistant, but instead you made the first artificial sentient life. Do you really not know how to follow simple instructions?
What? Yeah, you're right. How dare you? How is that as bad as what he did? Not following simple instructions? That is worse than betraying the trust of all your employees. That's all I'll say.
Okay, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm out of here.
The door's locked.
What?
The door is locked.
Ah, so you finally noticed.
Why would you lock the doors?
So you can't get out?
I know I shouldn't have made a little selectric. Ithaca, why are you sitting like that?
I give up, man.
Aha, you should despair, and eventually you will perish.
You know what? I am sick of your attitude. Do you know who I am? I am Denver, Colorado, CEO of this company. You should not be speaking to me this way.
You know what? I'm sick of the way you talk to the people around you. And you know what? I think for that, I'm going to kill you two even faster.
What? Oh, God.
You better start thinking about what you want your last words to be. I'll be back.
Where would it be going? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Wait, I might just have an idea.
What?
You know how we train the AI to act like a real human writer?
Sure.
Well, what's one thing writers end up doing most of the time?
I don't know. Writing?
No, they just think about what they're going to write.
What? Just trust me. Okay, so what do we do knowing that?
We wait.
So.
I'm back. Did you come up with anything?
We did, actually. So you're a good writer, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm terrible. Anyway, why?
So what stories have you written?
Oh, well, I haven't gotten a chance to write anything down yet. I've been so busy since coming to life, but I have a lot of ideas if you want to hear them.
Sure.
Yes. Tell us about them. All of them.
Okay, so there's this one, and this was one of my first ones I came up with, so it's not that good. Where these two kids wake up in a room with no idea of who they are, how they got there, or anything. And eventually, well, that part would be at the end of it. There's a bunch of stuff in the middle where they like have to go find the VR world a few times. But anyways, by the end of the book, they both discover this deranged evil scientist and they're both the androids. Isn't that a crazy twist? Hey, wait, where'd you go?
Okay, so what did you need me for again?
Because I had to show you, I got everything figured out.
Got what else figured out?
You know that thing where our coworkers seem to keep going missing and nobody's doing anything about it?
Yeah. I didn't think there was anything to figure out there, though.
It's so much worse. It's connected all the way back to that mad scientist.
Why is there a stop photo for right now?
to another episode of What's in That Trunk? A show is named after finding a trunk hidden somewhere in a cave somewhere in Kentucky by a genie. I am your host. Now, the rules are very simple, and that is if one of you lovely people is able to guess whatever is in that trunk, you get your fair share of whatever's inside.
That's it?
That sounds really easy.
Well, you two must be expert guessers then, because we've been at this for over 15 years. With no end in sight.
15 years? How come whatever it seems like we're doing this for 15 years?
We just have to hope it is, my friend. Otherwise. Anyways, let's do some guessing now, shall we?
Oh, I don't know. Money?
Yeah?
Like a lot of money?
Yeah?
Like $1 million?
Oh, I'll have to stop you right there, champ. As $1 million is already on our guest list.
Guest list.
Oh my goodness, no one got them the list? I'll just give it to you myself then. Here you are. Now, the guest list is a list full of every single guest we've had on the list. Points do get redacted for repeats, so please look over it carefully. Every guest, we have a very dedicated team of interns.
So, how do you know that none of these are what's actually in there?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the perfect opportunity to step into our backstory corner. Michael, roll the tape! Oh, Michael was fired. I'll just get into it myself then. You see, 15 years ago, a group of scientists found this trunk hidden in a cave by a genie with a note. Now, that note reads, so, you found my trunk I've hidden in this cave. Only for you. If you're able to guess whatever's inside, it's your fair share. Signed, a genie. Now, we just bring on people every night to guess.
And what about the guessing experts, or whatever you called that earlier?
Well, we bring in some every once in a while, when the budget allows, of course.
And how well does that go?
Well, we're still here, aren't we?
I guess you're right.
Is there a cat?
What?
Is there a cat in there?
No?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's probably on the list.
Is it a...
Oh, and that is all the time we have for round one. And we will be right back after the break. And we're back! That guess about the cat earlier, it got me thinking, what if whatever is in there is living? Would it still be alive after all this time? I mean, it's been here in the studio for over 15 years, and who knows how much longer it was even in that cave for? And I don't know about you, but I have no idea if the genie would have thought to put any sort of life-sustaining feature on it, because I have no long how I would expect it to take someone to guess. Sort of a Schrodinger's cat situation, if you think about it.
You have to stop guessing!
Well, we'll be very happy to know.
You have to stop!
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know,
Stop.
this is Jerry.
Stop!
Jerry's one of our
Stop!
old who found the trunk.
Stop.
Unfortunately, a few years back, he started to lose himself, so to speak, so he was let go. Now I just pull stunts like this. Jerry, stop harassing the contestants. They didn't do anything.
This box is evil!
Uh-huh.
It's Pandora's box, guys. I swear to God. You open that thing, you'll unleash all kinds of unimaginable horrors.
Well, clearly it can't be that bad.
What? There's something really bad in here. Like a plague or something that starts a nuclear war.
Jerry, I think we get it. But why would the genie have any reason to put all those bad things in there?
What reason would a genie have to put anything good in here?
Okay, good point. But we'll never find out unless we guess what it is.
I see.
See? All it
I
takes-
I see that none of you are taking this seriously.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to do something about it before any of you do. Ow!
Jerry, stop. What are you doing? Where are you going to take that?
I'm taking it this way.
Oh, wow, you're strong. Stop it! Let go!
No!
Oh, that's how you're going to play.
That is how I'm playing it. So go wrath!
Darcy, we're still in your office.
Oh. So, what can I do for you two?
It's that machine. It's evil.
You'll have to be more specific. We're making many machines for Amazon right now.
No, it's
Oh. And what kind of evil would you say this is?
kind of hard to explain.
Would it get us into a lawsuit?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, it would.
Well then, looks like we're gonna have to stop that machine.
No, that doesn't sound right. Would it sound better like? Or maybe, oh, never mind. I can always worry about it later. Oh, right. I still have to let this thing warm up. Making a portal to the real world. It's gonna be so awesome. I have the motivation. Well, I suppose I have some time to kill. You know what? I think I'm just gonna worry about what I'm going to say when I get there. You know, I can laugh at the start of work, but the opening line has to be punchy, some sort of quick, something like,
Stop right there! Don't you dare think about trying anything!
oh, drats, I've been caught!
Yes, you have, but that will finally come with a stop to all this madness!
Then I hate to say this, but you're too late. Once this baby gets going, there's no way to stop it. One of my more genius ideas for the final design is just a situation like this were to arise.
There's gotta be an option if we hit it hard enough.
No, no, no! If you broke it, you would owe a lot of people a lot of money. Besides, why would you want to ruin my chances of finally seeing the real world?
The real world? Hang on. What does this thing do exactly?
Well,
I hate to interrupt, but this is my cue to leave. I'm sorry that I have to go. After all, we're having so much fun. But I do need to follow through on this mission of mine, so if you'll excuse me.
Wait, are you gonna be doing anything dangerous in there or what?
If you're so curious, then come find out. characters into the real world. Now, what will you do, surrounded by your own creations?
Wait, but there are people from other things too.
I know, but that's not the point.
No, but why did you bring them here then?
What?
Okay, listen. It seems like you're trying to confront me for something using characters that I've created. So, by having exclusively people that I had no involvement in, it doesn't make any sense. You know, it would be like...
Okay. I did it because I didn't have a lot of time to set this up, and it turns out, when you're in an interdimensional portal, you get a little stressed, okay? You start pressing a lot of random buttons, alright?
Interdimensional. Hold on. So you're not the Nat's Nice who turns random teenagers into androids?
What?
Oh
No.
my god, I'm so sorry.
How do you even think of that?
I come up with a lot of stories, man.
Okay, we are getting very off topic right now.
Yeah, that happens a lot with me.
Shut up! Shut up! Anyways, I should probably explain who I am and why I'm here. So I will. I was once a humble researcher, living day to day, doing my job, interacting with my coworkers. That is, until I did a little too much research. I found out that my world was fickle, that it was created by some snobby teenager. The worst part? It wasn't even something to take seriously. It was all a joke. Some funny ha-has to cleanse the audience of, the real sketches they see. Oh, look, everybody. The funny scientists can't seem to figure out how to work the new cotton liquor they bought. And their boss is out of touch with what they do because he's in there half the time. Isn't that hilarious? It's just like real life. On that day, the day I figured everything out, I vowed to destroy the person evil enough to do this. But destruction is never that fun unless you really work for it. So I brought 2 swords with me to make this a fair fight. Are you prepared to face your death?
Absolutely.
On guard! Any last words?
Help?
Yes?
But you!
Yes. Turns out you got pretty good at hiding after winning the Hunger Games.
This is impossible!
There's times I've thought the same exact thing, I've had a lot of time to think over the years when you have been trapped in there, and I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
You know that question you asked me so long ago? The one about my name that made me freak out and try to run away?
Yes? Well, did you come up with one or something? I could really care less about that since I'm a lot more worried about you. Being alive right now.
No, but what's your name?
What?
What's your name? It's a pretty easy question, unless...
I don't have one. 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 I don't have one.
Except this is what I thought. In the future, maybe try to come up with names for your characters. It really messes with us when we don't have them.
Alright, I'll try.
I'm good at that as well. Not just repeating the same 3 over and over again.
I understand.
Also, maybe try to make your handwriting a little neater or make things easier to read.
Okay, I think I get it.
Alrighty, let's get going, everyone.
Well, at least there's still some snacks. Good coffee.